the Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Brought to you this week by Windham Area Hospital. Our vision, improving health and customer experience through individualized quality care, visionary leadership, and progressive teamwork. Call 507-831-2400. Dedicated to health, it's Windham Area Hospital. And I'm joined right now by Windham Junior Luke Gilbertson, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, let's go back to the holiday tournament. And, you guys ran into a Tracy Milroy Ballatin team that had struggled this year, but you knew that they've got one really, really good ball player. And going into that game, I imagine that slowing down Smith by any means necessary was kind of the game plan.
Yep. And that's what we ran that box and won. And I think we hadn't practiced at all, and we kind of just threw it in that night. And after just watching him score 50 points against Huron Lake, we're kind of like, he could almost beat us single-handedly, but we needed to shut him down as much as possible, and then kind of keep their other guys from getting hot, and that kind of helped. Get us going and keep us in the right way.
Wyatt and Chase kind of drew the defensive assignment, but to slow a guy like Smith down, it really takes a whole team effort because, yes, those two guys are chasing him around, but everyone else has to be aware of what's going on.
Yep. And Chase and Wyatt did an excellent job that night. And like Elson had said in our meeting before the game had started, our energy really has to be there, and it was, and our bench guys really showed that. That was probably one of the most fun games I've played this year yet, and probably in my 3 years of playing varsity. Just because it was so fun to play, so much energy, and it was just awesome to be out there. And I think that's what helped Garden Smith. Everybody was locked in and ready to go.
Offensively this year for you guys, it's been a little bit of a transformational year for you guys because obviously every team that we play knows that you are one of the veterans that the team brings back, and everyone else is kind of a little bit of a question mark. How has it been for you taking on a leadership role, knowing that you're the guy that everyone else is kind of focusing their game plan on?
It's definitely something you got to realize every night that somebody's going to be, one of their best guys is going to be on you every night. And that's, growing up with playing with Sam and Jeff and Austin, all those guys that can just, hit threes out of question. And my freshman and sophomore year, my job was strictly to get the shooters open and get it to the shooters. And this year, I'm still doing that because, if one of their best guys is going to be guarding me all night, I'm not going to get every shot I want to get, every open look. I'm not going to get that every night, and I got to be able to find Caden, Franz, Wyatt, Chase. I got to be able to find all those guys and get them open for their open shots, and they just got to execute with me, and they have been. So.
And during the holiday tournament, it was kind of two different games. The KMS game, really an inside game. Franz and Caden really had a big night. The TMB game, you, Wyatt, and Zach were all in double figures. Yeah. And when you guys are able to get that many guys in double figures, I imagine that the weekend was a real confidence builder for you guys because you realize anyone on the team can throw the ball in the hoop.
That's one big plus, and we've realized that this year. There's not just one guy that goes off and scores 25 a night for us, kind of like Smith. He scores all their points for him every game, and we have guys that we can have me, Wyatt, Caden, Zach. Any of those guys go off for 20 a night possibly, or we can all have 10, 12, and we'll be satisfied with that. And we all know that it's a team game, and we really enjoy playing with each other.
Looking ahead, you guys have Laverne on Friday night, and Laverne is a team that that really gave you guys some fits last year. They had a couple of really long, lean guards. They had the big post. Those guys are all gone.
Yep.
What do we know about Laverne at this point?
I haven't heard much on him. I've seen some scores and different things, but we're looking forward to tonight with Mountain Lake first, and I mean, then we'll move on to Friday and figure out what's going on there and what we're gonna do. But definitely a huge confidence builder after this weekend, getting 2 wins right away. So that'll be nice. Everybody's kind of getting in the groove, I think, and we knew we were going to struggle kind of early. I think with new guys coming in that didn't have the varsity experience yet, and I think everybody's starting to finally get that, and I think we're starting to click a little bit better. It's got to be my freshman year of baseball when we went. I think it was 20-5. I don't know. You probably remember that year. Just an outstanding year. That I mean, probably the most fun year I've ever played in any sport. Anything. It was just awesome, and it had to end the way it did. But I mean, that's fine. It was still a great year, fun year. I have no idea, Joel. I don't know that one. Couldn't answer that one for you. Jackson or Pipestone, just because, I mean, they're good every year, and we're pretty decent every year, and that's, I mean, it's always a battle between us normally, and it's a really enjoyable game to go into, knowing it's going to be a battle night in, night out with them, two teams. I really think they know I'm serious and, I mean, want to get work done, but at the same time, I can joke around. I'm not the negative nanny all the time, and I try to be helpful as much as I can, and I think they understand that, and but they know I'm loose at the same time, where I don't have to be, I mean, serious 24/7, where it doesn't matter, you can't have fun. That's basically, they know I can have fun in different things, so yeah. Playing 2K, playing PlayStation, hanging out with my friends, and going golfing, even though that's a sport, but that's something I do in my off time, but definitely hanging out with friends. That's one of my main priorities. So.
All right. Should be all I need from you. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Joel.
Brought to you this week by Windham Area Hospital. Our vision, improving health and customer experience through individualized quality care, visionary leadership, and progressive teamwork. Call 507-831-2400. Dedicated to health, it's Windham Area Hospital.